From 2 million subscribers on YouTube to over 4 million on Twitch, Cenat is definitely a social media celebrity. But who was he before his rise to fame? Let's find out. For starters, he wanted to be a comedian, but it seems like life had other plans for him, and don't you think they were even better? When it comes to his family, his dad is from Haiti and his mom is from Trinidad. As for himself, he was born in none other than New York City. Now, Kai isn't an only child. In fact, he's got 2 brothers, Khalil and Devante, and a twin sister named Kaya. Now, we know that Kai was trying his hand at being a comedian while attending school, but where exactly did he go to study? He attended Frederick Douglass Academy up until 2019 when he graduated. He then went on to Morrisville State College to learn business administration, but things weren't all that great and eventually he had to drop out in 2020. Now, growing up, he posted snackable content on Instagram and Facebook throughout middle and high school in a bid to become a comedian. And that's exactly what opened the doors to his social media career. And as his content went viral, he found himself with less and less time to spend on his college work. Let's just say it wasn't easy to juggle the two, so he had to make a choice, and we all know what that was. And it seems he made the right choice because right now he's the most popular streamer in the world. But how did his legacy begin? Well, it all started with the first YouTube video that he uploaded on January 13th, 2018. After that, he posted videos about pranks and challenges, but if you ask me, he truly got his big break in September 2019 when he went viral with his prank videos like extreme ding-dong ditching while in college. Later on, he joined the YouTube group Any Means Possible, or AMP for short, right after he was recruited by another YouTuber, Phantom, and ever since then, you probably saw him in a bunch of videos on the group's official channel. But of course, his journey wasn't limited to just YouTube. Distancing himself from reaction and gaming type content on YouTube, he finally started streaming on Twitch in February 2021. And let's just say the platform loves him. He's achieved great things on his new platform, but before I go into that, let's pay attention to some of his other ventures. For starters, he had his own role in Polo G's single, Distraction. Yep, it seems like comedy and being a content creator isn't the extent of Kai's talents. In May 2022, he released his own debut single with rapper NLE Choppa called Bust Down Rolly Avalanche. And people really loved his song. I mean, it's got over 25 million streams on Spotify, and now coming back to streaming, Kai has even introduced some of your favorite celebrity guests on his stream. Think about 21 Savage, Lil Baby, and Bobby Shmurda. They've all appeared on his channel. In fact, all that star power helped him reach his highest amount of viewership at that time, with 283,245 viewers at its peak. Ever since he stepped into the streaming scene, he has made some big waves, and it didn't go unrewarded either. He got nominated for the 12th Streamy Awards in 2022, he was nominated in the Streamer of the Year and Breakout Streamer categories, and ended up winning the Streamer of the Year title in December.
And the Streamer of the Year is... Kai Cenat!
He's also had a guest appearance on the music video for Just Wanna Rock by Lil Uzi Vert's, and the list goes on. But perhaps his biggest achievement yet was this year. The Twitch star amassed over 300,000 subscribers on Twitch after a month-long subathon to increase subscriptions. Well, let's just say the subathon worked like a charm. He launched it on the 1st of February, and it was literally just Kai streaming 24 hours a day. During this, he played games, chatted, interviewed guests, and naturally even slept on camera. He ended up breaking Ludwig Ogren's previous record of 283,000 viewers during a non-stop stream in 2021. But here's the thing, Kai's streaming marathon wasn't just meant to increase his subscribers though. It also marked the beginning of Black History Month in the United States. Over the course of the subathon, he's had guests on his channels like comedian Reggie Brown, and even a person impersonating former President Barack Obama.
Take these babies off. Whew, that's better. Hey everybody, I'm Reggie Brown. I am an actor, comedian, keynote speaker, and of course, a Barack Obama impersonator.
But Kai hasn't let fame go to his head, as his humble nature remains unchanged. He admitted that he was thrilled that he pulled it off while he was with the people around him. In fact, he even insisted that he couldn't have chosen anyone else to do it with him. I mean, Kai made it absolutely clear that the subathon would come to an end after 30 days. For now, I'm not too sure if he'll take a temporary leave from streaming to celebrate and rest himself, but one thing's for sure, Kai himself isn't the only one excited about his achievement. Social media was also celebrating the young streamer's new record. I mean, the streaming community had been waiting for this for a while now. Not long ago, Kai talked about how much he respected and loved Ninja after he crossed him in subscriber count. Obviously, most of Kai's fans were overjoyed that he broke Twitch's all-time subscriber record, but they weren't the only ones. Even some big names decided to chip in. For one, Drake tagged Twitch in an Instagram comment and told the company to send Kai $50 million to motivate it. Sheesh, that's a lot of money, but that deal doesn't seem impossible. After all, it's around the amount of money Ninja earned from his Mixer deal, or Aiden Ross earned from his contract with Kick, another streaming platform. Speaking of Aiden, he was also quite happy for Kai. He said that Kai had worked hard for this and that he had the juice. Then there's Ludwig, the previous record holder. He said that the achievement was very much deserved and warned Twitch to pay the man before they lose another record-breaking streamer. On top of that, Twitch itself also took to Twitter and congratulated Kai by tagging him in a post of 4 crown emojis. Plus, there were a bunch of other famous internet celebrities praising him, like Dream, Jake Lucky, and Valkyrie. And another streamer, Muaz, pointed out that it was extremely poetic that Kai had pulled this off on the last day of Black History Month. Now, it's not all sunshine and roses for Kai. Recently, he's got embroiled in some controversies. In January this year, he ingested a pretty large amount of cannabis on stream and then proceeded to pass out. After some time, Twitch temporarily banned him for an unrevealed reason, but most consider it to be because of on-stream drug use. Then there are the allegations by TikToker Jovi Pena that he had downplayed and refused to help her after her alleged assault at his New Year's Eve party. According to Jovi, the assault was carried out by Dejui Sak, Kai Cenat's longtime friend. Jovi insisted that Kai had failed to respond adequately when she questioned him about Sak. On January 6th, Kai made a statement on stream saying that he hadn't responded earlier because he'd gone to talk to the police and his lawyers. Well, that's the smart thing to do. Kai was quite hesitant about making the incident public. He clarified that he didn't have any knowledge about what actually transpired. He also admitted that he hadn't talked to either of the two since the incident. After making his statement, Kai strongly discouraged his fans from visiting Jovi's profile and harassing her. He insisted that that was the main reason he wanted to avoid going public. Kai is no longer involved in the investigation and no new evidence has been released yet. Later on, Jovi decided to change her mind about the stance that Kai had been uncooperative. With that said, this is all for who Kai Cenat is.